Hey Nissan owners, got a warning light on your dash and a code B00A0-00 showing up? Let's break down what's going on, which models are affected, and what you need to do, so you can hit the road safely. First things first. This is about Nissan's Technical Service Bulletin NTB19-071. It's not a recall, so you won't get any official letter in the mail, but it's a legit dealer service instruction, especially if you own an Altima, Armada, Leaf, Murano, Sentra, Rogue, Titan, Pathfinder, or basically any Nissan or Infiniti from 2013 to 2020 with a front passenger occupant detection system. The warning? If your airbag or check engine light stays on and you see DTC B00A0-00, your car's occupant detection sensor isn't resetting. That means the airbag might not activate right, or the warning light just won't quit. Not cool. And let's be real, when that airbag or check engine warning light is staring you down every time you drive, it's hard not to feel anxious. For a lot of drivers, that persistent glow is a constant reminder that something could be wrong with their car's safety systems. It can be distracting, making you second-guess every trip and even cause you to worry about whether your airbag will work if you need it most. The uncertainty can make you question the reliability of your car, and it's tough to relax behind the wheel when you're not sure if you're fully protected. So why does the occupant detection sensor fail to reset? There are a few common reasons. Sometimes the sensor itself can lose calibration, maybe after a battery disconnect, seat repair, or even just regular wear and tear. Wiring faults under the passenger seat, like loose connectors or damaged cables, can also interrupt the sensor's signal. And in some cases, software glitches in the car's control module can prevent the system from clearing the error, even if everything else looks fine. But that's not all. Other everyday things can mess with the sensor too. For example, leaving heavy objects like bags, laptops, or groceries on the passenger seat can throw off the weight distribution and confuse the sensor, making it think someone is sitting there when they're not. Spills or moisture from drinks or wet clothing can seep into the seat and damage the sensor or its wiring. Even aftermarket seat covers or cushions can interfere with how the sensor detects weight, leading to false readings or preventing it from resetting properly. All of these issues can keep the warning light on and stop the airbag system from working as it should. So, what can you do to help prevent this airbag sensor issue from happening in the first place? There are a few simple steps you can take to reduce your risk. First, always keep the passenger seat clear of heavy objects. Don't leave bags, laptops, or groceries sitting there when you're driving solo. Avoid placing drinks or wet items on the seat, and clean up any spills immediately to prevent moisture from seeping into the sensor or wiring. Check under the seat every so often to make sure the wiring harness is secure and hasn't been accidentally kicked or unplugged. If you use seat covers or cushions, make sure they're designed to be compatible with your car's occupant detection system, or better yet, avoid them altogether. And if you ever have work done on your seats or disconnect the battery, ask your technician to double-check the sensor calibration before you drive away. These small habits can go a long way in keeping your airbag system working properly and avoiding that dreaded warning light. So what's the fix? Dealers use a Consult 3 Plus tool and a special cable, J51594, to run a 75-0 reset. This isn't a DIY job. You need to head to the dealer and ask for this exact procedure. But before you book that appointment, there are a few safe DIY steps you can try at home to potentially save some money. First, check under the passenger seat for any loose or disconnected wiring harnesses. Sometimes a simple push can secure a connector that's come loose. Next, make sure there are no heavy objects like bags, laptops, or groceries sitting on the passenger seat, as these can confuse the sensor. Also, check that the seat is completely dry. If there's been a spill or moisture, dry it thoroughly and let it air out. Finally, avoid using aftermarket seat covers or cushions, since these can interfere with the sensor's ability to detect weight properly. In some cases, these simple fixes might clear the warning light if the issue was just a temporary sensor confusion or a loose connection, but if the warning stays on, or the code keeps coming back, you'll still need the official dealer reset for a permanent solution in most situations. Now here's what you need to know about cost and coverage. Since this is a technical service bulletin and not a recall, Nissan will only cover the repair if your car is still under its original warranty, usually the 3-year 36,000-mile basic warranty, or if you have an extended warranty that covers this type of repair. If your car is out of warranty, you'll likely have to pay out of pocket. The TSB itself does not mean a free repair for everyone. For those paying themselves, The typical cost for the dealer reset and diagnosis can range from about $120 to $250, depending on your location and dealer rates. If additional parts or repairs are needed, like replacing a faulty sensor or fixing wiring, the price can go higher. So always ask for an estimate before authorizing the work, and if it still won't reset, have them check if your VIN was part of any older OCS recalls, like those big ones for 2013-16 models. So how long does this airbag repair actually take? For most owners, if it's just the dealer reset procedure, you can expect the repair to take about 1 to 2 hours at the dealership. This includes the time for diagnosis, running the Consult 3+ tool, and verifying the fix. If additional repairs are needed, like replacing a faulty sensor or fixing wiring issues, it could take longer, sometimes up to half a day or more, depending on parts availability and how busy the service department is. Factors like your dealership's schedule, whether parts need to be ordered, and the complexity of the issue can all affect how long you'll be without your car. But for the standard reset, plan on a short visit, and you'll usually be back on the road the same day. But here's something important: can fixing the Nissan airbag issue actually lead to additional problems? In some cases, yes. Sometimes during the repair process, technicians may discover underlying issues like damaged wiring, faulty sensors, or even problems with the car's control module that weren't obvious before. Fixing the original airbag warning might mean you'll need extra repairs, especially if the wiring under the seat is brittle or corroded. There's also a small risk that repeated resets or improper handling of the seat wiring could cause new electrical issues like intermittent sensor faults, or even trigger other warning lights. And if aftermarket seat covers or accessories have been used, removing them could reveal wear or damage to the seat or sensor that needs attention. So while the reset itself is usually straightforward, be prepared for the possibility of additional repairs or diagnostics if the root cause is more complex than just a simple sensor reset. So, what are people actually saying online about this Nissan airbag issue? On Reddit and Nissan forums, owners are sharing a lot of frustration. Many report that after clearing the B00A0-00 code, the warning light just comes back, sometimes within days. There are tons of posts from drivers who've tried simple resets or even replaced sensors, but the problem keeps returning unless the dealer does the official reset. The general sentiment? Owners are worried about safety, annoyed by repeated trips to the dealer, and frustrated that there's no recall or permanent fix for everyone. If you're seeing this warning, you're definitely not alone. I've seen tons of posts on Reddit and Nissan forums saying the issue just keeps coming back if you only clear the code. Trust me, only the dealer reset solves it, unless there's a deeper hardware problem. So if you're running into this, don't ignore it. Book a service, reference TSB NTB19-071, and keep your VIN handy. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more Nissan tips, and let me know your story in the comments below.